In these modern rally cars, there's a lot we've got to do to be ready before we go into a stage. First of all, you've got to select the correct diff mode that we want to be using for the centre diff mapping. We then got to put the engine into the right map, to activate the launch control, put it into gear, hold the button on, get the revs up, but you've got to get the turbo up to the right speed before the car will launch properly. There's quite a lot going on in that last sort of minute leading up to it, but at the same time, that's the bit where the calmness tends to end a little bit and you start to, your adrenaline starts pumping and you're ready to go.
3, 2, 1, go. 70, left request, 100.
Here at 100 Acre, you know, it's a great rally for the fans seem to always come out in their horse. Like you look here at the Park Expose, it's early on a Saturday morning, freezing cold, and there's hundreds and hundreds of people about. The stages are very, very fast, very demanding, just due to the high speed. And it's one of those places where I think you'll only come to, you won't find many places around that's like this. It's pretty unique.
Fast left crest, then flat crest, 120, big flat crest drop through dip, 80, middle crest jump, okay, 100, slow and leftist crest, 45 right 4, don't, slow and leftist crest, 45 right 4.
I don't like getting beat. We didn't obviously win it last year and that hurt pretty bad, to be honest. I don't want it to happen again, and so we're going out there to do everything we can to pull this victory off and to look at the championship and get as many points as we can, but at the same time I know Ken's going to be fast here, I know Antoine's going to be fast, but there's no way we're going to make it easy for these guys.
Then flat crest and drop, 100, slow and loose fast right minus, 85, turn left 3 minus, don't for grip. Crest 120, flat crest 120, late right 4 plus, tight 4 minus long. Easy right in, 80, got 50, yeah okay, just over 3 miles left, easy right minus in, 70.
Yeah, it's been an interesting first group of stages.
Probably the trickiest loop on the rally, very technical, very narrow.
Even with the spin, I don't think we would have beat him, but in the second stage he got a puncture. But there's some of the rocks that are coming out on the road and the cuts he's taking are fairly big, to be honest. So, and then the stages after that were really close, and then the last one we were in the lead, and then the last stage we unfortunately lost. I did a gear shift and didn't quite get 5th gear, and it broke 5th and 6th gears. He could have had it almost quite easy after that first one this morning, but it's played back into our favour, and we've just got to keep pushing on and doing the same.
So now the gap's 0.1 of a second, so it doesn't get much closer than that.
You know, we come in with these guys, we tell them what needs to be done, the car's fixed and out, and we're ready to go. They're a good bunch of guys we can rely on, and that's one of the benefits of being in a team like we're in. We're going quicker than we normally go, but it's still not really over the edge. But you only have to have a corner tightens a little bit, or a rock or something that's thrown in your line when you have to make an adjustment, and there's no margin for error with that. It's full-on commitment. The race is definitely on, that's for sure. If we can stay close leading into the night stages, I feel confident we can maybe step up our game a little bit more. The pace we're both at, anything can happen at this.
Slow entry, fast right minus, 40, fast right in long, that's ridiculous, 40 fast right in long, 70. P left 3 plus. Just couldn't, that one was over the crest and everything, just couldn't see, could you?
I'm afraid, guys, I think we could lose this one on dust alone. If it was a clear race with no dust going into the dark, I'd feel pretty confident, but you know, he's going to have the advantage of no dust going into these ones, so it is going to be a bit of a challenge. But if we don't have the dust, then game on. If the dust is there, then there's only so much we can do, but we're not giving in. third or fourth corner, there was a tricky right-hander over a bridge, and I almost had to come to a stop, so I couldn't see where it was. And then there's bits which were clear, and you could be full on it, and you try and get into rhythm again, and then next thing you're into a blind dust cloud again. So
100, left 3, long. Okay. Well done, Chad. Yeah, well done, mate. Job done, good point.
Obviously we're really pleased to get second. We made Ken fight hard all the way, but unfortunately it's just one of those things. But we tried our best, we gave everything we had, and just the dust made it impossible to fight.
We've been so competitive over the last 18 months that if we don't finish first, we're always pretty disappointed.
Tomorrow we'll be seeing a different light what we're seeing right now.
Kind of have to look at the bigger picture rather than just one event, so yeah, we're happy with that.